All right, so it looks like I got to address this again because there's huge debate going on right now in the streetwear world about copying, originality, who's hot, who's not. Does Atlanta run the streetwear game? Let's get into it. So first, let's get off of the whole Atlanta run streetwear. That's just cap, all right? It's definitely between New York and LA, and that's the way it's been. That's the way it is. So next is getting copying, right? So there's been talk about HMDD, GV copying. I've already addressed the whole GV thing. Let's get into HMDD. All right, so let's start off at the beginning, right? HMDD's first product were these mesh shorts here that had LA on it and World Series. There's also a New York Yankees pair, which I have. Now, at the time, mesh shorts were popular, but they were the only ones doing it like this. Let's move on. H Star jeans, right? You know this when you see it, it's HMDD, right? I don't think of anybody else when I see these jeans. Now, do they take and remix? Absolutely. But that is fashion in general, right? Not just streetwear. That would be like people saying, well, since Lacoste made the first polo, Ralph Lauren was just dick riding by making his own polo, right? I mean, all he did was, put his logo on it. But it is the essence of streetwear to take from high end brands and make it their own. We can take it back to the 80s with Dapper Dan. We can take it back to the 90s with Supreme. I mean, there's literally a dedicated page on Instagram for Supreme copies. But what HMDD shares in common with these brands is that they are noticeable. They're resellable, right? You see them in resale shops. When you see them on the street, you know it's HMDD. So it's a brand all to itself that embodies streetwear culture, which is remixing, but then also they make their own stuff. But y'all let me know how I feel about this in the comments. And as always, I'll be back with more brands, drops, and news.